Hi, welcome back. You get me all show today. And John is out today, but you will see him again next week. I'm Maria Hurst. Our second segment today, we are so lucky to be joined by KPVM's news director, Deanna O'Donnell. And I'm so excited because she's one of my greatest friends, and I just love her. And let's go. There we go.
I'm even directing dinner. Where's our two shot?
Hi.
No, people don't know how good of friends we are, do they?
I don't
they
think
really
they do.
Yeah,
I don't think they do. But
one of
I
my
love
very
this
dear
lady.
friends,
She
Maria.
is awesome.
She's
And
wonderful.
I'm
It's good to have you here.
Thank you. It's
See,
good to be back.
and now I'm going to the interview you
I
mode,
know,
aren't I?
I know. I'm so happy to be back. I miss coming up here, and my day job, keeps me from here. But I just talked to Noah, our super guy behind in the booth, and maybe we'll.
Super guy in the booth. That's your title now, Noah.
Yeah.
Super guy in the
super
booth.
guy in the booth.
Technical director there.
Yes.
And our weatherman, and he does so many things, and he reports.
I know.
And
he's so talented.
we're trying to get Maria to do some segments on the news too. Hopefully
that's
soon.
coming up.
Gosh, that's going to be amazing.
It's going to be so awesome.
Maria is, a nutritionalist, and so she is looking to perhaps doing a segment on the news. We're trying to get her going, where we're going to show some really healthy recipes, and so we're going to get you doing that. It's going to be good.
The wheels are turning.
I know, the wheels are always turning. She's a busy lady. She volunteers on so many different boards and different events around town, and of course works down there at WIC. There you go.
Oh yeah, and there's room. So if you need to come to WIC, call 727-4884 and make an appointment. Pregnant or child under 5.
Yeah.
Or breastfeeding too. But you'll have a child under 5 if you're breastfeeding, hopefully.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. Anyway, so let's talk about the news. So yes.
Yes, I want to talk about the news.
What do you want to know? You interview me, or you want me to spew?
Well, I want people to know that. This is just such a great news. I love watching the local news. It's so awesome. I love what you do here. I love how you get in there, you get the story, and it's important, and it's local. Like this is our town. This is our community. This is where we live. And if you want to find out about things that are happening where you live, watch the local news.
Well, it's definitely something that we start for every day, trying to figure out what's going on and trying to figure out what people want to know about, but also that we try to get it to you in a good amount of time, because we use our local Facebook page, we use YouTube, we have 4 digital channels, and now we have a wonderful radio station that we're getting out daily news to everybody and making sure that everybody has a good idea about what's going on. I got a great team behind me, and I've just stolen Herbie Melvin, and he's up there helping Noah with the technical directing too. Oh, there he is. Hi, Herbie. And and of course Darby, my daughter, who's the senior editor and gets all the stories done. She's working her behind off right now.
Man, Darby is amazing. If you guys haven't met Darby, she's awesome. She has been working here as long as I can remember. Like
she's been in the news since she was 9 years old.
Yeah, she's a pro.
Yeah.
She is a pro. She can do it. She's
well,
great.
I used to, I still do own my own DJ business and MC and everything. And ever since Darby was a little baby in her little carriage, with my son too as well, they were there with me all the time, wherever I went and MC'd and stuff. So they just naturally grew up in that area. And Noah does the weather and Angie's List and does everything. And Noah and Darby are an item. See, I outed you guys. and have been for a long time. But yeah, I got a great team behind me, and I'm looking forward to Herbie helping out and doing all sorts of things. And
he's going to go bananas.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Does anybody remember that movie? That was
Herbie the Love Bug.
Yeah, I love those movies. So I instantly loved Herbie too, because I love that movie. And Herbie is just a really nice guy.
One of the things that we're excited about is our radio station, KA's Country Radio 95.9, because it's on the air and it's doing really well. And it's allowing us to kind of reach out to people that we weren't able to reach out to make sure that they get hooked up to our station, and that they can do that, because there's this idea that if they have satellite, if they have DirecTV or Dish Network, they can't get us. And of course they can get us. It's so
they
simple. I mean, I try to explain it a lot of times to people from the desk all the time. Just turn off your box and rescan your TV. And when you want to watch us, just turn off your box, and then you can just turn it to 46. But the issue that's always a problem is the older TVs, and the government boxes came out, and those ended up not working that well. A lot of people weren't able to pick up digital channels with them. And so we found through Rod's TV, who we use, is that those government boxes turned out to be where they're not able to pick up so many channels and stuff. So we just, if you get a flat screen TV, like, and we even tested it on my daughter's TV because she bought one of those little flat screen TVs, I think it was $89. And we have DirecTV at home. So she turned off the DirecTV and rescanned. She didn't need an antenna or anything because the antenna is actually built into the frame. So on the newer TVs, you don't even need an antenna. But like you needed a...
Well, in my house, I do not have Dish or DirecTV or cable or anything like that because I love watching local TV.
and you don't want to pay, and it's a fortune to pay.
Oh, it is very expensive. It's very expensive. And even if I did want to pay, I wouldn't, just because it's just like there's so many other
because you can get like 28 channels, I think, over the air on digital.
Yeah, and KPVM has 4 channels, and there's something for everyone on those channels. And so I called Rod's TV, and I think we have the number up here. I called Rod's TV. He came out. I have a tree antenna outside the house on the roof. The house is wired with coax. We plugged the coax right into, like you said, they have the pickups on the new flat screens. I plugged it in my flat screen. There it is. I have all the local channels. It took one scan, and there we are.
And you use like Netflix or something like that if you want
Netflix
other stuff if you don't want to. But yeah, that's the
There's
thing.
There's TV
with
shows on there, and
there's and that's the thing with the news and stuff. And we air our news on the radio station now, which is a huge deal for us because we want to make sure that we get the news out there every day to everybody. And our drive time, 5 and 5:30, we have it simulcast. And we're now having some DJs that are going to be coming onto that radio station too. Yeah, he's in there right now, and he's very popular. Everybody knows Matt Reeves. And,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Matt Reeves is going to be doing a show during the middle of the day, and we'll be interviewing him in the near future to let everybody know about that. But he's very popular, and that country radio station is just doing amazing.
Well, out in the community, so I work around a lot of people. I see a lot of people each day. I'm always out. If you see me at the grocery store, you know that I can't go there, and it's always a 2-hour trip at least. But every
time I go anywhere with you, I'm pulling Maria away. Come on, let's go.
Come on, we have to go. We have a schedule. But I have heard such great things about that radio station. Everybody's really happy that there's a country station local because there wasn't really one. I mean, you could get rock stations. You could get Kenai. It's great too. There is some country there, but not dedicated country. And there's a lot of country fans out here. I've been hearing there's people at my work, they're so excited. Did you hear about the country station? Did you hear about the country station?
Well, so there will be a lot more promotions in the future with that too as well, because we're hoping to really get it out there and let everybody know. Because right now people are just kind of running across it on their dials, but there's going to be a whole, big campaign out there. We had a little setback with Vern.
Right.
And everybody knows Vern Van Winkle, our CEO, had numerous heart attacks, not just one. And we're lucky to have him, and we're glad that he's going to be okay because Vern likes to tell everybody it was the widowmaker. It's the main artery to his heart was completely clogged and a partial clog. He had some issues with blood clotting. He went back into the hospital. He came home yesterday, and he, against doctor's orders, showed up at the station yesterday. And came into the office and tried to ask us all about what's going on and everything like that. And I got in trouble because I actually talked to him a little bit about work, and I'm not allowed to talk to him about work. And so
it's just because he cares so much about everybody here, and he does care about this station. He started it. Gosh, how many? 17 years? 18 years?
It's going to be 18 this September. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So, and you can tell. I mean, he's got a love for this station and the community. So
I know.
We are glad that he's home.
Yeah, we're so lucky, and Rhonda is just beside herself. I mean, that's her best friend. I mean, they're everything to each other. So it was hard to even watch her going through what she was going through. Real sad.
She's a strong lady.
Yeah,
she's a very strong lady.
She's over there working right now.
And she's probably the reason he's, he's doing so well and came home
Told me
so quick.
she told me after he left the office yesterday, she goes, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to lock him in a room and nobody's going to be able to speak to him about news. And he called me later and I go, I'm not allowed to speak to you about news. Don't mind me. But yeah, he's doing good. And so we're excited. We're growing all the time. And that's the biggest thing, is that we're constantly growing. And that's one of Vern's things, is Vern doesn't have anything to do with the daily operations as far as like what's going on in the newsroom or anything like that, because Rhonda handles sales. Vern does everything to do with planning the future of the station, and everything technical Vern has everything to do with. And so the issue with that is that he's always got something on the horizon. He can never sit still. He's always got some new thing that he's working on that we're constantly, growing. So
He's got a lot of vision.
he does. And
Vision.
that's-
Vern.
What does his
Vision.
name tag say on his door? And his little name plaque. It says Visionary.
Oh, yeah, it does. I didn't even think of that.
See?
Vern the Visionary.
Vern the Visionary.
Both these.
It's pretty good. But yeah, so we're going to continue to do news, and we're going to continue to do all those things. And
We got the 2-minute count.
yeah, you got Herbie over there. Herbie, you want to poke your head in here? Say hi to everybody.
We're going to introduce
We
you
stole
to
Herbie. He was with the Pahrump Valley Times before
was
as
he?
a photographer, and he's an ex-pilot. And now poke your head in there and say hi. There you go.
There's Herbie.
There's
Hi,
Herbie. Herbie. So you're going to see Herbie around town and stuff, and he's going to help me out, and so I can have a vacation every once in a while, or at least take some days
What?
off.
We're letting her take bathroom breaks right now.
Yeah. I'm going to have to tell her we're going like down the street to get a sandwich and then just drive out of town if I want to get her out of town.
I
That's the
know.
only way I'm going to get her out.
It's hard for me. I have anxiety. I do. I'm constantly worried if I'm missing something or stuff like that.
It's because you want to put out a quality product.
It is true.
so-
I feel responsibility.
Yeah.
Wonder if I missed something, and then people are calling me up saying, "What happened?" We don't know. But yeah, since Vern went, and had his medical issue, he puts things up on Facebook every day for me. I send him the links, and he puts it up. And so there was a little hiccup in that, and so now Monique's helping out with that and putting those up.
Okay.
And so I don't know if I'm ever allowed to contact Vern or do that anymore.
One day soon, he's gonna get all the way better.
Yeah.
very
He is.
soon,
He
so,
is.
Yeah.
Oh, Vern's going to do really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're excited about it, and then we're excited to get your segment on
I know.
soon.
Watch out for it.
Yeah. So what are you going to talk about on there?
So we're gonna talk about some healthy stuff and some quick stuff and yeah.
Yeah?
I don't want to spoil it yet.
See?
So I know.
See how you are?
I know. We still have dinner to talk about that. So
Yeah.
it's gonna get her out of the station. Talk about it.
It's not going to get me out of the station.
Thank you so much. I had so much fun. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming on.
Thanks for
with
having
me
me.
today, and I'm so
You
happy
didn't have
to
a
be
guest,
back.
so I'm sitting over there
I
across
know,
the
but
hallway.
it's always nice to get this lady on camera to actually like chill and talk about.
I told her
stuff,
I
so-
don't want to talk about myself. I'll talk about news. Yeah, I can't.
One of these
I don't want
days.
to talk about personal. Yeah.
One of
I'll
these
talk about
days.
news. Yeah, one of these days.
When we go on a cruise and then we have to show all the pictures or something. Yeah.
There you go.
Have a great week, everyone. We'll see you next week.